here we have an amazingly awesome, very cool little baby spectacled caiman. Okay, this guy is about 2 to 3 weeks old. He's pretty fresh still out of the egg. Okay, and he is a member of the crocodilian family. This family has been around for millions of years, even before the dinosaur times. This armor plating on his back and all along his head actually evolved so that way he could avoid predation by bigger ones of his own species, okay, and by other predators in the sea. Alright, now these guys are amazing because these are one of the few reptiles that actually take care of their babies. You know, other reptiles, say snakes or whatever, oh, they lay the eggs hatch out, the babies go, they get a job with a drill and a hammer, you know, that's what they do. They don't, bye kids, you're out of the house, go away, leave me alone, okay? Turtles, they come up on the beach, they lay the eggs, go off and join the circus, kids, you know, don't bother me, leave me alone, alright? These guys, the mother stays by the nest, which is made out of a big bunch of rotting material on top of the eggs, and, almost had a little alarm call there. The mother stays by the nest and will protect the nest with her life. And then, when the eggs are incubating, if it gets too hot, if it gets up into the 90-degree Fahrenheit range, these guys will be males. If it gets down to the 80-degree range, these guys will be females. It's called temperature-dependent sex determination. Alright? So, when these are ready to hatch out, they'll make this noise, kind of sounding like the frogs that are behind us right now, this meow, 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 meow. The mother then will dig up the eggs, bring them out, break open the egg with her mouth, and then she will physically load the babies into her mouth gently and take them to the water's edge. The mother then will also care for the babies and make sure that they have food for the next couple of weeks and stay around until they're able to fend for themselves and eat little stuff like crustaceans and crabs and grasshoppers, small children. No, I'm just kidding. Okay? All kinds of stuff like that. These guys have an amazing digestive system, very much like snakes. They only have to eat every couple of weeks. Okay? So when they poop out, they don't poop out very much at all. They're very efficient. Small amount of webbing on the feet for propelling through the water, but this right here, this is the powerhouse. Powerhouse. Power. Okay? They use this to whip through that water with one big whip of their tail. They can whip through the water at great speed and whip out of the water at great speed and grab their prey and take it back under, and then they go into what's called a death roll. They'll roll over and over and over and over and over with their prey to where they can drown it. And then sometimes they'll even stick their prey underneath a log for sometimes weeks at a time and go back and just pick off little bits of it. Okay? These guys are awesomely cool. These guys in the crocodilian family are more closely related to an alligator as opposed to a crocodile. The way you can tell that is because when he's looking at us like this, his mouth, his teeth, you can only see the top row of teeth. Not that close. You can only see the top row of teeth. Oh, there's the sound. Oh, that's the alarm call. So we got to be careful. We got to make sure the mom doesn't come up sometime around there. But point being, you can only see the top layer of teeth, kind of like he's going like that. Okay? A crocodile, you can see both sets of teeth, both upper and lower when they have their mouths closed. Also, his snout, it's hard to tell on these little ones, but his snout is a little more broad and rounded on the edge than a crocodile would be. A crocodile would be longer and more slender. Whoop, whoop. Careful, buddy. You're okay. You're all right. Oh, you're just getting comfortable? Oh, look at the teeth. Look at the teeth. Oh, that's beautimous. Also, his eyes have two separate sets of eyelids. His eyes have two separate sets of eyelids. They have the eyelid that closes top to bottom. Watch this. Watch when he opens his eye. Oh, there it was. And they also have an inner eyelid, which is like a clear goggle that goes over their eyes when they're swimming so they can see underwater. That side-to-side eyelid is called a nictitating membrane. Nictitating membrane. Very, very cool. Okay? The other reason why they call them spectacled caiman is right here. Right on that little bridge in between his eyes, that little bony crest or ridge that goes around his eyes and in between them, looks like old-fashioned spectacles, like old-fashioned eyeglasses that people used to wear back in the 17 and 1800s. Okay? Also, this guy is an amazingly well-adapted predator. When he is in the water, the only thing that sits above the water are his eyes and his nose, right there. That's it. So that way he can both breathe and watch above the surface of the water the entire time he's sitting in the water looking for prey. Awesome, awesome stuff. So we're going to go release this guy in just a second, let the students touch him for another couple minutes, check him out, and then we're going to go release him where we got him, and we're going to head on.